Are you able to see the slide? A 4-bar mechanism is acted upon by the forces shown in figure. Determine the torque T2 to applied on link to keep the mechanism in equilibrium. Are you able to see the slide?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the mechanism. So length and all the things I will explain. Okay. So this is the 4-bar mechanism. It is undergoing some force on this particular point. Okay. It is undergoing the force on this particular point in this direction. It is 150 degree and the load is 80 Newton. So we have considered this the Fe. Okay. So the torque is acting on the link. To analyze this problem, so now force is acting here. So due to this force will transfer to link 3, then link 2. Okay, so we are just if you are analyzed separately, so this length of the link AD means this first link is 50 mm, AB is 40 mm, then BC is 100 mm, and DC is 75 mm, this CD, and then DE from here to here is 35 mm. Okay, so this is the problem. So you can observe here. We have drawn the separate links. Okay, so this is the link 2, the fixed link. It is not necessary to analyze. So this is the link 2. This is the link 2. It is undergoing the force from this direction, means perpendicular to this one. Then through this link, okay, in this direction, again in this direction. Then this link will undergo the force from this link and this link. Okay, force from 2, 3, then 4, 3. Similarly, for this link, it is have the force of link 1 and have the force of link 4. Means link 1 force is F14, link 3 force is F34. Means link force from the link 3 on link 4, force from the link 1 on link 4. Okay, and additional force is Fe. We need to analyze this force. Okay, how we are going to analyze? First, we need to draw the. So here, first we need to draw the configuration diagram. So just I will connect the device. Are you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, just I will draw the configuration diagram as per the scale what we have in the slide. Okay. So in this slide we have the figure, right? This link, this mechanism I will draw as per scale. Okay, so and dimensions are 50, 40, 100, 75, 35. Means I can use 1:1 scale on 1:1 scale only. So I will draw. First we will draw the fixed link. This is the point A, then point D. This AD length is 50 mm. Okay, and we have the another link that is AB 40 mm. 40 mm. Okay, this is fixed link. Okay, 40 mm, and angle is 120 degree. This is the point of B. Okay, then take the compass. Take the compass. So we have the BC length is 100 mm and the CD length is 75 mm. BC length I will draw the arc. Then BC, this length is 100 mm from here to here. Are you able to see the mouse cursor?
Yes, sir.
Okay, from here to here, this radius is 100 mm, this BC length. Again, DC is 75, so I will take this compass. So this as the center, I will draw an arc. So this as the center, I will cut an arc. This is the point C. So then join the C and T. This is the basic thing. So you are already aware how to draw the mechanism. So this is link 1, this is link 2, and this is link 3, and this is link 4. Okay, now? Is it clear?
Yes, yes.
This AD is equal to 50 mm, AB is equal to 40 mm, BC is equal to 100 mm, and CD is equal to 75 mm. Then one more force is there, so that will act on this one particular point, okay, in the direction that is you have to show with angle of 150 degree. This is the force. Okay, na? So this value is this one, this is the point E. This D, from D to E is 35 mm. Okay, so now this value of this F, this force F on E, that is equal to F on E. Okay, na? That is equal to 80 Newton, 80 Newton. So this is the figure what you will get in the problem. Okay, so now by using this we need to solve the we need to find out the torque to maintain the equilibrium of the mechanism. This torque T2 means torque on link 2. 2 indicates the torque on link 2. We need to find out this. Okay, to find this we need to analyze what are the force it will undergo. So I will, if it is F, so sorry, for the link, this link 1, there it is stationary. Okay, so now link 2 is connected on the link 1. So now what are the forces it will develop? If I draw the link 1, okay, I will show here. If I draw the link 1, if it is link 1, okay, so for this link 1, what is the force it's acting? This force will act from this link, correct? Force will act from this link. So means this direction. So this line is, the link 1 line is parallel to link AB. Okay, don't confuse. This just separately I am writing the links. This is A and B. Okay, so now it will undergo the force. It will undergo the force.
But sir, you marked AD as link
No.
1.
Sorry, this is link 2. Sorry, this is link 2. We won't analyze the fixed link. Okay, this is link 2.
Sir, could you write it a little? Okay, perfect.
Okay, so now it will undergo the force. It will undergo the force from this link. Okay, this link means parallel to this line. Just it will undergo the force. Okay, now. So we know that if it is having the rotation. So it is rotation means it will undergo the couple. So what is the another force it will act? It is parallel to this force, acting force. So this force is F force 3 on link 2. I hope you got the idea. Force from the link 3 on link 2. So F32. So another opposite force, parallel force will develop. That is force from the link 1 on link 4. Okay, now So it will have the torsion. So then I will come to the link 3. Just I will draw the link 3. So link 3 you draw just, it is not necessary to draw as per scale, just I'm drawing the parallel line to this one. So link link 3. Okay, this is link 3. So we know that here it is F32 is acting, so force will act from the here. That force I will consider. Okay, so from this point, this is B and this is C. So from this point, it is undergone force from link 2 on link 3. So, but both are equal. F32 is equal to F23. Similarly, this is another force from link 4 on link 3. Okay, from the link 4 on link 3, F43. So next, another last link is this one, CD.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, before the AB line, isn't it force 1, 2?
Sorry.
The force acting on A, isn't it force 1, 2, sir?
So this is this one, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is 1, 2. That is 2. Okay.
Yes.
That is 1 and 2. So now this is, I will draw the line. Actually, this is D and C. So in between we have the force F E on E. Okay. So now for this, on this link it will undergo the force from link 3, so parallel to this link, so you will get some force, right? You will get some force parallel to link 3. Okay, similarly here also you will get parallel to link 3. So maybe this direction from here to here or here to here, just you can write. Okay, so we don't know the direction, just simply I wrote that. Okay, but according to this one, so it should be undergone like this. This force is from the link 3 on link 4. This is 3. Okay, and from link 1 on link 4. F41. This F34 is equal to F43. Okay, these are the links. So now we need to find out F14, F34 or F43, both are same. Then F23. So this F32 and F23 are equal. So this F12. Thing is, we know that if you found F14 and F34, this F34.
So why is F14 in that direction?
Always, it is like a couple. Okay, now it is like a couple. So in same direction, in same angle, opposite direction you will get. Is it clear?
So, but you've drawn same direction.
Yeah. Actually, this is in the opposite direction. Okay. So here, see, for any couples, so if the body undergone two force, so if it is the body if it is undergone two force, one force is in this direction and another force is in this direction. Okay, when it is having the oscillating or rotation. Is it clear? So we have studied about that conditions. So just I drawn that one. From these diagrams, if you now from where we need to start the force analysis now? From where we need to start the force analysis? From which link? Thing is, so just very simple, we need to find out the T2. So this should be output, so this should be input. Okay, na? Correct? Final value, we need to find the T2. So for that, we need to start from this link 4. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now I will start with the force analysis of this one, link 4. So before that, I told you, so we need to find out the F14, F34 by using link 4, using this force. Then once you found the F34, that is equal to F43. Okay, so again by using this F43, we are going to find out F23. So this F23 is equal to F32. So by using this, we are going to find out the torque. Okay, that is the procedure we are going to use. So I will start with link 4. Now, we know the direction of this force. What about direction of remaining two forces? So this is the one direction, right? This is the one direction. So what is the F4 actually? F14. So now I shown this direction, but you keep remember, when it is fixed link is there, we can change the force in any direction from the fixed link because it is fixed. So it will undergo the force from any direction. It will give the support for force in any direction. Are you following? If it is fixed, it can withstand the load in any direction. If it is simply supported, so it will undergo only vertical load. Are you following? Okay. So for that, we need to find out the force of F14 direction and F34 direction. Okay. So this F34 direction, we know that this is the direction of F34. By using this, we are going to find. How we are going to find out the direction of this F14? Thing is, just I will show the one concept here. Okay, so if in case we know in the previous problem we have solved the force for this one piston, right? So it is having the force here P, then this is F14, then some force. These three are the direction. Correct? This is F34 we have used. So this P is known value. So P is known. By using that, we have drawn this line. Then we know the direction of this F34. Okay, we have drawn this line. Then we know this, it will move vertically. So we have drawn vertical line. We are going to get this F34 and F14 value. Okay, now, but thing is here we don't know the exact direction of this. F14. We don't know the exact direction of this F14. So to find that F14, we need to draw the directions. We need to get the directions. So for that, just you draw this link, same link parallel to this CD. Parallel to this CD, you draw the same line. Okay, you draw the same line. So what I will do, I will draw the, actually, this is for your reference. Okay, to avoid the confusion. So here, what I have drawn this three line now. In examination, even if you are not drawn this line directly, you can draw the four polygons. Okay, not necessary to show this one. Are you following?
Yes, sir.
Okay, not necessary to draw this one. Just directly you can draw the fourth polygon. So for that, I will draw this line CD. Parallel to this CD line, I will draw. And use same scale what we are used 75 mm. This is C and this is D. Somewhere we have the point of E. This is 35 mm from that one. Okay. Then we know the direction of this CB means what is this force? This is F34, correct? F34 direction. We know the direction. Okay. You draw the line. So then we know the direction of this FE. We know the direction of this FE. This direction. Okay. So then from E, you draw the line for same direction. Okay. This is intersecting point. Okay. This is actually F E. Okay. This is force F3, 4. Okay. So you will get the intersection point, right? You draw the line from that point to D. This is the direction of F14, actual direction of F14. So it will come a bit lower angle. So I didn't use the scale. So that's only you are getting like, I'm getting like this, but it will come this way. Okay, now? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I got this direction F14. So already we know the direction of FE and direction of F34. We know the direction of FE and we know the direction of F34. We got the direction of F14 now. By using these three, we are going to write the force polygon, means force triangle. So here noun value is Fe. So what is the Fe value? 80 Newton. Use scale 1 mm is equal to 1 Newton. So 80 mm. You draw the 80 mm line here along with the direction of 150 degree from the horizontal. So what I will do, I will draw the line. This is Fe. Okay, now this is Fe. So after that, so we know that we know the direction of this F34. We know the direction of F34 here. Same line. You draw the line, but we don't know the magnitude. We know the direction. Okay. From this line, from this point, you draw the line. Okay, now, so this is the line of F34. Once you draw the line, again, from this point, you know the direction of F14. Here, from this one, you got the direction. This is F14. Okay, so this is the direction. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So now measure the length of this F34 and F14. You will get the value of F34 is equal to, so according to my problem, I got 47.8 Newton. Okay. .8 Newton. I didn't measure the F14. I have not measured F14. Okay, later on we will measure because it is not necessary to find out the torque. That's only I have not measured that. Is it clear? Okay, up to this, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now from this diagram, we got F34. So this F34 is equal to F43, right? Correct?
Yes, sir.
So F for the second, just I will consider the link 3. Okay, this is link 4. I will consider link 3. Okay, so from link 3, what is the force it is acting here? So even if you are not drawn this figure, no problem. Directly you can get here. This you draw the link here. This is link 3. Okay, from this link 3, so this is the one force and this is the another force. Okay, so always it will undergo two forces. Okay, so this is towards like this F43. Okay, na? From the link 4 acting force on link 3. Similarly, from the link 2 force is acting on link 3 means F23. From which from which link force is acting, that is first, and to which link the load is acting, that is the second letter. Okay, from link 2 load is acting on link 3, from link 4 loading acting on link 3, because on link 3 we are writing the forces. So we know this condition, right? If the body undergone two forces, if you want to make this equilibrium, what is the condition of forces? The force magnitude should be same
And direction of
opposite, and it should be collinear, means in single line. Okay, so for that only, this one we know the F43 by using that. See, F34 I got, so that is equal to F43 is equal to F34. By using this concept, I got the direction, so then opposite direction and collinear, so I got the F23 direction also. So from this figure, I got F23 is equal to 47.8 Newton. Okay, na? So similarly, F32 is equal to F23. Okay, na? So now I will come back to the link 2. We'll come back to the link 2. Okay, so this is the link 2. This is the link 2. Okay, use scale. Okay, as per whatever the dimension you have here. If we have the AB is 40 mm, you draw that one only 40 mm only, because that length is very important. So this should be AB. So here I will write separately. AB length is equal to 40 mm. Original length of link. Okay, na? AB is equal to 40 mm, that original length of the link. So this is link 2. This undergone the force from, this will undergo the force from link 3 and link 1. Means from previous link and next link, the force will act. Okay. So from link 3, what is the direction of force? What is the force actually? From the link 3 means F32, right? F32 will act on the link 2. What is the direction? It is direction opposite to this 2, 3. The following opposite to 2, 3. So you write that force. Okay. So I know that this is the direction of F32. Similarly, definitely opposite force should be in same angle in opposite direction. Okay, na? In same angle, opposite direction, you are going to get the force. It is not perpendicular to this line. Don't confuse, it is not perpendicular to this F32 is not perpendicular to this one, AB. Okay, it may be some angle. Similar way, you draw the opposite force. This force is F1, 2. From the link 1, force is acting on link 2. Okay. So then, what is the F12 from this figure? From this figure, what is the F12 you will get? What is the F12 value?
Equal to F32.
Same, that is equal to 32. So now, what we need to find? We need to find T2 torque, right? What is the torque is equal to?
F32 into distance.
What distance
Eight.
we are going to consider? What is the distance we need to consider?
40.
No, not AB actually. Okay, not AB. So you have to draw, you have to extend this line. Okay, you draw the line because these two are parallel. These two lines are parallel. This one and this one are parallel. So from any one, you draw the perpendicular line. Okay, you draw the perpendicular line. This distance is, I'm going to consider h. So now T2 is equal to F32 into h value you need to calculate. Okay, this is our final answer what we require. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Is there any doubts in this problem? Hmm?